You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this.
Yeah, keep it real.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Okay, stop. Listen. Fuck, dog. And I like DaBaby. The HIV/AIDS statement was really ignorant because that's not the case. You don't get HIV/AIDS and die 2-3 weeks later. I would have want him because he's DaBaby is very intelligent and he knows how to articulate his thought process. That shit, I thought that Lil Nas X was in the midst of that. How people was trying to put that with Lil Nas X.
T.I. said something along the lines of like, if Lil Nas X can kick his shit in peace, then let DaBaby do the same. I think that's how they tied him in. And obviously him being like the gay figure in hip hop, like I think people might have just looped him in like automatically. But T.I. specifically said something that
I just didn't like the misinformation about the HIV thing. You know what I mean? Because that's not factual. And I know how that can make a fan feel that did pull up that's HIV positive or that may have AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know where that came from DaBaby. I can tell that he was bothered about something. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just really feel like, and his niggas adding to it and stuff like that, you know, like you're the leader, dog. When that mic is in your hand at that time, dog, you control that atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And you give other niggas permissions to have a mic. They're a part of controlling that atmosphere. And that shit could have got real crazy. You know what I'm saying? If there was some real ignorant niggas in that bitch that wanted to just decide to fuck with a nigga that looked like he's a part of that sus agenda. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, the crowd, you know, there was thinkers there that night. I'm a little disappointed in the way he misinformed the information, but as far as him speaking his mind and talking his shit, I think that he should be able to talk his shit, man. This is America, doc. I mean, you know what's so crazy is I don't know how people are going to take this. But the alpha male is endangered. And the alpha male is on the agenda to become on the extinction list. That's where I see society heading. My motherfucking Quam Portland sent me something that blew my motherfucking mind. But this is real. This is what these motherfuckers is about to start pushing. It says breaking news. American Medical Association announces everyone's gender will now be removed on all birth certificates. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? So we really go we really go sit out here and we're going to normalize this behavior so abroad that casts out what the original purpose for the existence of man and woman was created for. Now, you're going to tell me this other agenda that you guys are pushing is more important, more acceptable. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to turn a blind eye. I'm not going to act that. And my friends of this lifestyle, they know what it is with me. And it's so crazy how they view some of my aspects the same. You know, like when Lil Boosie got into that little mess, a lot of them was on Lil Boosie's side. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, yo, bro, y'all can't do this. Y'all can't sit back and really try to make this shit law. Nature is nature, nigga. Y'all mixing science with nature. Come on, man. Y'all see what the fuck science is doing to the world. Nigga, you see what that coronavirus did? Look at this, man. It's my movie agent, Son of Hannibal. Wow, look at Son of Hannibal, man. Look at God. Look, Sana, you just caught us in the middle of the motherfucking podcast, man. Do you understand? You see, Sana got protocol. She understands protocol. Not Jay, not the comedian. This nigga gets introduced to everybody, and he wants to continue a one-on-one conversation. Not Sana. She understands there's an audience here. Let me greet them before I even say anything else to you.
I have to say I'm calling because there's a job that's looking for people that know football, and I need to know some stuff about your availability. So you want me to text you?
Okay, and I'll definitely, and give me like 15 minutes and I'll call you back.
Okay, perfect.
All right, bye-bye. Yep. She has phone etiquette. Okay? Listen. My homie Portland and I, we got into a really, really, really dope conversation about Lil Nas X. And, you know, I was like, how the industry and the higher puppet masters that's utilizing him to push this agenda is I think is foul. You know, how they're throwing this shit and utilizing him to do these propaganda moves to push their agenda further. And I don't like it for the kids' sake. I don't like it for the kids' sake. if you're, I don't like the flamboyantness. There we go. If you're of that lifestyle and this is what you're pushing, I think that you can give it more educational way of coming at it, where you're educating these younger kids that are unsure or is trying to figure out how to come out to the world. I think that you can do it in a way where they can hear you in a different way than through your actions and how your actions are speaking to them, because your actions is extremely flamboyant. And that flamboyant behavior, like I heard the nigga was tweaking at the judge when he was leaving court or some shit like that. And they arrested him in court and some shit like that. But just shit like that. You know, no man should be out here tweaking.
Twerking?
Tweaking, twerking, yep. Yeah, twerking. You know, when I said tweaking before, you looked at me. Like,
Yeah.
like, what he Tweety Bird at the judge? What did he do? But for me, if you're gonna utilize that platform, little homie, I think you should do something more productive with those kids that are uncertain on how to move forward or how to come out. They don't have the luxury of a machine to be behind them, to support them, to come out like you do, that is on a platform that's so visual. I do say that people need to stop trying to cancel motherfuckers for just speaking their mind. I do think that was a little weird how he delivered the message, but overall, I'm not gonna hold him in contempt. You know, I'm not gonna do that. You know, man, ain't nobody holding you know, Lil Nas X in contempt of anything. You know, like but my homie Portland was like, you know, what you're saying over here about DaBaby and Lil Nas X and stuff like that, you don't think there's a flip coin to that? Because she said that they were pulling motherfuckers from the festivals and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, homie disposition was, isn't it the same message with the murderers and the drug dealers, just in a different way? And I was just like, you got a strong point there. But that's psychological, bro. That's psychological. That other thing that goes into that shit, man, that I when she said that, I had to own that. I had to own where she's coming from, because yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. So you know, I don't fault Lil Nas X. He's still a child, but I hope he wake up and see that they're utilizing him as a tool to push an agenda in a way that he shouldn't be pushing it. He can do it a different way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say we don't cancel out, their culture or nothing like that. We're not here to judge. But what I'm definitely here to say is, as far as the hetero race, the alpha male race, I'm not going to sit back and let you guys cancel our culture out either. Not when this is God sent. Not when this is godly. I'm not gonna go that crazy or none of that extra shit. You motherfuckers know what it is. So that flamboyant behavior triggers motherfuckers to be out here acting on some super wild dumb shit. Like yo, bro, I had to go and change my outfit during their pride. You know, like because of flagrant shit that, yo, bro, and if I do something, you know, because of the disrespect, it's not because I was disrespected. It would be because it's a hate crime. Mm-hmm. And that's whack. That's whack. Because if a alpha nigga say some wild shit to me and I go in his face, it's just a regular crime. So I don't like that these niggas is out here using that protection to fucking antagonize and fuck with alpha hetero niggas. Mm-hmm. I'm not up for that. And you're not gonna play with me like that. I don't want to be put in a situation, man. That's why I keep it moving. Like the family that's of that lifestyle, that's in my circle, that's around, you know, men, women, they accept me for me. And I accept them for them. I'm not gonna judge them. All I care about is how you treat me, man. And I see how you moving in this world, treating other people when you're around me. Because just because you treat me good, and I see you treating other people shitty, that means you a foul motherfucker. And that means you're only treating me good because there's something that I got that you want or you may need. I'm good, man. I'm good on that shit. So, you know, let the baby back on these festivals. The baby, you didn't do anything wrong. The only thing you did do was just give out incorrect motherfucking information, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, just kind of like double back on the educational aspects of it, bro. Don't rile yourself up about this shit. And don't let your niggas talk when you talking. That'll get you extra in trouble. You ever get pulled over by the cops and the nigga come, ask you for license and registration, but the nigga in the back seat want to talk. Nah, I don't get this nigga nothing. That's what he pulling us over for. Next thing you know, everybody in central booking. Hey, bruh, don't. I think from now on, just tell your hype man, just talk hype during the songs. Don't talk when I'm talking my shit. I don't need you to co-sign nothing. I think that's where the trouble came. Oh, they're trying to incite a riot. Yeah. What they're trying to start and no, this cannot be. If it was just the baby saying it, I think that would have slid. Mm-hmm. But the baby and his hype man double it down, because there's a lot of suspect. Oh my God, they're inciting a riot.